Well, there's many things that I've played in my time and on my quest to play every single thing under the sun. But I absolutely adore, I can never get his name right because I always just look at it instead of saying it. Andrzej Sapkowski, the dude that did the Witcher stuff. All of the worlds that he's created, I've just lost myself in. So when CD Projekt Red did The Witcher 3 and it was just a big old open world thing, more so than The Witcher 2, I just lived on that for like all of 2015. Just barely saw my loved ones, but didn't go outside, got very big and far. But it was amazing. So the amount of time that I put into The Witcher 3 is 620 hours.
Ooh.
Go on!
Ooh. So 620 hours is 26 days. In the whole time you've spent in the world of The Witcher,
Yes.
NASA have circumnavigated the world back and forth for an atom flight mission.
Cheers, NASA. But I mean, they didn't, help Siri become like a young queen. So who really achieved something is what I'm saying.
For me, it would be a game that wasn't, or didn't record game times back in the day because they're older games. So I'm going to do a rough estimate of a rough game and a rough estimate of the hour. So it's either going to be RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 or 3. I don't know which one. I'm going to say 3 because I think that came out 3 years after I started playing Tycoon 2, and I've played that one since. And that game has been out for now 14 years, and I still do play it occasionally to this day. So I'm gonna throw out a number which might be completely wrong. I feel like it's gonna be way less than it really is. I'm gonna say 700 hours on something like Tycoon 3.
That is a big number, and it comes to 30 days altogether. So that's 30 days spent in game, and when I looked this up, all the things that came up were transform your body, empower your relationship, and find your true self in 30 days. So you could have done all those things, or you could have formed an embryo, is the other one.
Think of all the kids I could have had in that time.
The embryos you could have formed.
Well, you know what? I thought it was loads. I was really proud of the amount of time I put into Fallout 4, which is 120 plus hours with the DLC, but I come after you guys, and apparently not. Apparently that's small fry. I spent most of the hours trying to get the Platinum Trophy, actually. The last time I played it was like a 9-hour stint trying to get the last trophies, and it was horrible. I was in my room, my flatmates were knocking on the door like, Josh, are you all right? And then I was sweating, there was crisp packets all over the place. But I did get the Platinum, and I was really proud of it. But you don't really get much time to play video games when you spend 16 hours a day using hairspray and trying to get your hair right. So, yeah.
So that was 120 hours, right?
Yes.
So that equates to 5 days. And this
That's all right.
This one was smaller to work with, Josh. Your small fry number was harder to work with.
Damn it.
And so for this one, it's how long it takes 300 people to make an iPad. So if you're on the iPad assembly line, that's what you could have been doing.
You know what? I could have been contributing to the creation of an iPad the whole time.
Yeah.
What the f have I been doing, eh? What the f have I been doing?
Daisy, 500 hours, and I enjoyed about 9 of them. All right?
Ooh, I've got some numbers for you then.
Oh, here she is.
Got some numbers. So 500 hours actually comes out at 21 days. And I also got one for 9 hours, but the 21-day averages, I got something horrible as soon as you said how horrible it was. It's how long you can have a bout of measles for and then get over it. So it takes about 3 weeks. And then the 9 hours you enjoyed, you could have spent having a really good trip on mushrooms instead.
Oh, mate, I wish I had been on mushrooms for most of Daisy. Honestly, the experience was just, for the most part, it was awful. It's actually just like putting your controller or your keyboard, just having the auto run on, get to a place and die straight away. I'd rather have f***ing measles than half of the time I spent in that game. Atrocious. Are we done here? Cool.
Quite a lot of time. So for the past, quick maths, it must be about 12 years. I've been addicted to a very small game where there's not a lot of things to do called World of Warcraft. And I'm seeking help for it, okay? Now, all jokes aside, 178 days on one character. Yeah, I could have sat and gone through all 30 odd of my characters and counted it up, but I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. But yeah, so there's too much to do in this game, and they keep bringing out more and more expansions, and they're just so good. Like, each one is better than the last, and I'm just like, as soon as I thought last year I was done. And then the new one came out and I'm not done. I'm still going, so yeah. 178 days, Ash, what have you got for me?
So if we're going for hours, that is 4,272 hours. So that is very much doing a lot of things to all the other numbers in this, like just squashing them into little tiny pieces. And in that amount of time, which equates to roughly 6 months, right? Half a year on one character.
Over 12 years.
Okay, well, yeah, 6 months over 12 years makes it sound right, but in
Makes it better.
in that time, you could have learned 2 languages. So you could be actually bilingual, trilingual, any sort of lingual you fancy. You could be fluent in 2 other languages at this point.
Help my bub.
Is that Scottish?
Quite a recent one, 315 hours, or 50 shall I say, in PUBG.
On Xbox.
Yes.
Get the f out.
I don't know the hours specifically, but I do know that I played a Football Manager game for so long that I was 20 years in the future. So, 200 hours?
Of all consoles, I'm probably around 1,500 hours in the first Dark Souls.
That's putting Rage, I mean, probably not putting Rage to shame.
Yeah, but she's better at it than all the other Dark Souls, so I'd just go back to the first one.
I put about 270 hours into The Division on PS4. Don't know why, it was pish.
I've played with RuneScape for about 136 days, and when you convert that into hours, that's about 3,200.
I played it for like 6.
I think it would have to be Oblivion, my first true love, and that was roughly 300-ish, 320 hours altogether, so that was good. Lots of harvesting.
So Ashley, just to give you a taste of your own medicine, in that time you could have get toned / muscular from all the time in the gym, downhill skied every single day for 8 weeks straight, or completed 1 entire semester of college, but no.
Oh, this is why I'm an uneducated bitch. Can't even say uneducated.